What if I told you that you could completely transform your life by changing just one tiny thing you do each day? Today, we're going to dig into this powerful idea called the 1% Catalyst. It's all about a simple shift in how you use your 24 hours that, believe me, can lead to some absolutely extraordinary results.
Let's just get real for a second. There's a reason you're here, right? You've got that itch, that feeling deep down that you want something to change, something to shift. And you know what? That desire is the first and honestly, the most crucial step. You're already looking for a better way, and that is the perfect place to start.
But here's the thing. That desire, it's just the spark. Your life only really starts to move, to transform, the very second you decide to take action. You can dream and wish all day long, but it's the doing that actually pours fuel on that fire.
Okay, so, Section 1, your 24 hours, the ultimate equalizer. So where do we even begin to take action? Well, it starts with the one single resource that puts every single one of us on a completely level playing field.
I mean, really think about that for a moment. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, how much money you have. We all get the same 24 hours, the same 1,440 minutes every single day. It truly is the ultimate equalizer. So the real question isn't about how much time you have. It's about what are you going to do with it?
So let's move on to Section 2, Invest or Waste, the fundamental choice. And this leads us to a huge decision that we all face every day, a lot of the time without even thinking about it.
So if we all start with the exact same amount of time, what's the real difference maker? What separates a life of growth from, a life of just staying put? What's the thing that separates the person you are right now from the person you really want to become?
Well, here are the two paths, laid out plain and simple. On one side, you can invest your time. Maybe it's learning one new little thing on the computer, reading just 10 pages of a book, or even just going for a 20-minute walk. And on the other side, you can waste it, mindless scrolling, putting off that important email, complaining, you know the drill. One choice is like making a deposit into your future. The other, it's like a slow, steady withdrawal.
All right, Section 3, the 1% Catalyst, the secret to massive change. So how do we make sure we're always on the investing side of the equation? Well, this brings us to the core idea, the simple secret to unlocking some truly massive change.
We are absolutely obsessed with this idea of overnight success, right? Of making that one giant leap that changes everything. But real, lasting change, it almost never works that way. It's built in the small, consistent, sometimes almost invisible choices we make day in and day out.
And here it is. This is that choice. It's the 1% rule. Look, the goal is not to completely revolutionize your life by tomorrow. It's so much simpler than that. The goal is just to be 1% better. That's it. Could you add one more vegetable to your dinner? Learn one new keyboard shortcut? Write just one more sentence than you did yesterday? It's that small.
A 1% improvement. It sounds tiny, doesn't it? Almost unnoticeable. But what happens when you stack that tiny gain on top of yesterday's gain, and you do it every single day for a whole year? Well, the magic of compounding takes over, and the result is, it's absolutely mind-blowing. You become 37 times better.
Just look at this chart. It shows you exactly how incredible that growth is. You start here, at a baseline of 1. But by sticking to that little 1% rule, you don't just add a little bit each day. You multiply. Your progress just curves upward, exponentially, landing you at over 37 times where you started. It's incredible.
Okay, Section 4, a promise to yourself. Your commitment starts now. So you see, this isn't just a cool math problem. It's a roadmap. And the very first step on that road is making a real commitment.
This isn't about what anyone else thinks or sees. This is a quiet, internal promise that you make to yourself. And that promise is actually really, really simple. That's it. No more wasting time. It's a simple, powerful, and decisive declaration. It's you saying that you value your future and you're ready to start investing in it, one tiny percent at a time.
And think of it this way. Every single time you choose to invest that 1%, you're planting a seed for your future self. That person, the person you want to become, is waiting. They're counting on the choices you make today. So the only question left is, are you going to start building